What if you could transform your life by changing the way you perceive the world? This might sound like a lofty idea, but it's exactly what Buddha, the Enlightened One, taught more than 2,500 years ago. Today, we delve into one of Buddha's most enlightening tales, the story of the poisoned arrow. Once upon a time, in the land of ancient India, there was a man who was struck by a poison-tipped arrow. The man's friends and family, in their panic, quickly called for a doctor, but the man, with a grimace of pain on his face, refused to let the doctor treat him. "Why not?" the doctor asked, bewildered. The injured man replied, "Before you treat me, I need to know the name of the man who shot this arrow. I need to know his caste, his height, his skin color, his hometown, the kind of wood the arrow is made of, the type of feather used, and the exact composition of the poison." The doctor, exasperated, exclaimed, "But this information won't change your condition. The poison is in your veins. If we don't act now, you might not live long enough to learn all these details." The story offers a profound wisdom about the human condition. Often we find ourselves in the position of the injured man. We get caught up in the details, the whys and hows of our suffering. We dwell on the past, fixate on the future, and forget to address the present. We neglect the poison seeping into our lives: anger, resentment, fear, anxiety. Buddha taught that the key to liberation is understanding the nature of suffering and addressing it directly. It's not about knowing who hurt us, why they hurt us, or how they hurt us. It's about recognizing the poison of suffering and taking steps to remove it. Reflect on this. Are there arrows of suffering lodged in your life that you're not addressing because you're too consumed with irrelevant details? Are you allowing the poison of anger, resentment, or fear to spread instead of seeking the antidote of mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom? Buddha's teachings are not just ancient wisdom. They are practical tools for modern living. They remind us to stay present, to focus on the now, and to address our suffering directly, not the story around it. So take a moment today to check in with yourself. Identify your arrows and work on pulling them out. May the wisdom of Buddha guide you on your journey towards enlightenment, peace, and a life free of unnecessary suffering. Remember, the antidote is always in your hands. You have the power to remove the arrows of suffering and cleanse your life of poison. This is your journey, your life. Make it a journey of enlightenment, a life of peace, a life worth living. Step into the now, embrace Buddha's teachings, and watch as your life transforms.